I want to talk a little bit about storage facilities, then we end the call. So I looked at storage facility, and I want to tell you, when you look at a storage facility, I like them because I don't have to deal with tenants really staying and sleeping and toilets and all this. So it's very interesting, you know, and they have been very resilient in many cyclical, like market goes up, market goes down, storage facilities do pretty decent. Now, I want to mention a couple of things. You may want to take a couple notes down because I'll give you a quick summary on storage facilities. The biggest 5 companies of storage facilities are Cube Smart, Public Storage, Extra Space Storage, Life Storage, and U-Haul. Those 5 companies control 20% of the United States market. They're the 5 biggest, and they call them institutional assets. That's what they have. So institutional assets are like, you know, hundreds of units. They have usually 3 people working around the clock to take. What you want to do is something small, something like maybe, I don't know, 50 units, 30 units, 80 units. And when you get that, you want to see what it makes, what's the monthly revenue. So figure out the occupancy. Number one, figure out the occupancy. A lot of them selling around 80% occupancy, okay? So figure out the occupancy. You want it at around 80%. And then you want to figure out the property taxes, write that down. You want to figure out the utilities. Utilities are very low. I was looking at one that's 60 units, the utilities were $200 a month. That's unbelievable. You're gonna have to get a software. I'm gonna give you a name of a software if you like storage facility. Easy Storage Solutions is a good software. I looked at several. Easy Storage Solutions, because it sends automatic emails to welcome people. It sends them automatic billing. You want it all automated here. You're not gonna put anybody. I'm gonna tell you about it in a minute. Okay, so we're talking property taxes as expense, utilities as an expense. Software is going to cost you $100 a month. That extra, what is it called? The Easy Storage Solutions. Bookkeeping and accounting, maybe, I don't know, $200 a month. And then maintenance will cost you probably another $250 a month. The maintenance, if it's a small storage facility, will be like moving debris, cleaning up the place, sweeping it and stuff. You're going to need cameras. You're going to need electronic gates, signage that say if you need to get storage space here, call this number, go on the website and stuff. On the website, you have a little video of the smaller units, the larger units. If you have refrigerated units, that would be nice. And then on the website, they can actually click on the software, the Easy Storage Solutions. They can pay. It gives them a passcode. They go to the gate, enter the passcode, it opens. They go to the unit number, it gives them, let's say 43. They enter the other code, it opens, there is a lock there. They use it, they put their stuff, they leave. You can track it with the camera, it films everything. It says all monitored by cameras. And pretty simple, pretty easy. And you'll have all the rules that they will sign all on. As soon as they fill out the thing, it comes on DocuSign, they sign, and it gets going. So property tax, utility, the software, the bookkeeping, the maintenance, and the rest is going to be basic marketing. The marketing, there is a company called Sparefoot. You can go check it out, sparefoot.com. It's kind of, they get a cut, but they can get you, they bring you business. You can go advertise with them, etc. It's good marketing. It costs $250 a month. It's not that expensive. So the storage facility we're looking at, I'm looking at it right now. It's in Georgia, and it's got like phase 1, all refrigerated units, like 80 units. The other one is being built. They're supposed to be done by next month. So I told you 3 partners, we're negotiating with them. And then it's on 4 acres. It's huge. It's kind of weird. But anyway, hopefully we get the deal. It will be interesting. I don't know if I'll hold it long term. I think I can quickly get more RVs in the back, get them shaded, get like carport or whatever you call it, cover it, and then we'll turn on and sell it right away. Not too interested in even though it's very easy management. unless we get some incredible financing from a bank, but I don't think so. I think it's going to probably will turn around and sell that storage facility. So any questions on storage facilities on what I covered here? Let me tell you a couple of things more. So you want the, if you look at the storage facility, you want the expenses to be less than 30%. Okay. And one more thing, it's not just what it's doing. You want to know what the competition is doing nearby. If the competition is running at 60%, guess what they're going to do? They're going to drop the prices. How can you find out? Just call people around, just call the other storage facilities and find out. So it's interesting because it's extreme, the other extreme end of what I do. I like retailers, single tenant retail, the three types I like. I like mixed use properties, and I like storage facilities. Excuse me, single tenant retail, mixed use properties, mixed use, downstairs retail, upstairs office, third floor Airbnb or residential. The third, I like, so you think of retailers, and retailers come in, these big companies like Fat Tuesday is signing 10 years, Coach 15 years. But then storage facilities is month to month. It's the other extreme. It's month to month. And it's automatic billing on their credit card. So they pay on the credit card, we receive the money. They want to cancel, goodbye and thank you. Just make sure you clean behind you. You leave some stuff, okay, we can charge you for debris or whatever leftover, disposition fee or whatever. But I'll tell you the formula. Here is what I found out by looking at what the big players do. So what do you do with the competition? You see their best practices. You know Sam Walton? You know how Sam Walton became the richest guy ever? Well, excuse me, Elon Musk and Amazon, all this. But Sam Walton, he said, I created nothing. I just looked at the competition, their best practices, and I did it better. And I looked at what they do wrong, I didn't do it. He became the second biggest employer after the United States government. I mean, how much bigger can you get? Holy Moses. Okay, and he didn't create anything, not like high tech even. Okay, so we look at the competition in storage facilities, look what the competition is doing. Oh, they have more refrigeration unit here, they do this. Okay, so the competition, these big 5 companies I told you, CubeSmart, Public Storage, Extra Space Storage, Life Storage, and U-Haul, those 5 big companies, what they do is they get somebody in, 90 days later, are you listening to me? Consistently, 90 days later, it's a 10% increase. 9 months later, 6% increase. Every 9 months, 6% increase. Actually, we have a storage facility for some of the stuff from the seminar company, etc. Right? Yep. Look, we started at like 70. I think through the years, we're paying $240 per month now. I see it on the credit card, automatic. I still need the space. Probably at the end, all this stuff, we're going to throw it away, but I don't know. They get you always. So yes, it is built-in increases. It is amazing. And it's just a very interesting type of business. You just be careful if there is just too many storage facilities in an area. And I'll tell you another statistic I was looking at. The actual number of residents in an area versus those who will use storage facilities is 10%. So if there is, are you with me? So there is 5,000 people living here. There should be, what's 10% of 5,000? 500 storage units here. If there's only 300, you have another space for 200. It's just the way it is. It may fluctuate 8% to 12%, but it's 10%. So it's really very interesting. And it's very simple because you can evict them. You can evict them very easily. It's just a 30-day notice, and it's they get out. You just clean it and leave. There's no toilet. There's no plumbing. There's just electric. And if you have solar, it's all automated. You don't have to have somebody there. Maybe have somebody go once a week or something. As long as you check the cameras periodically, and if there are any complaints, call this 800 number or this number, whatever, and you will know. So anyway.